Today we're back in Elm Creek and we are continuing the mansion building series. That's right. The property today is going to be valued at $3 million and it's going to be up on the hillside. It's going to be completely gated and it's got the entire foundation ready to go. We just need to go ahead and click all the buttons and this thing builds itself. It's pretty cool. Let's pull up to the side here. This is the main driveway going up to the top and then you're up on the hillside here. Pretty good view. I do have to say, you get the little river down there with the bridge crossing and here is the build right here. Yeah, we're just got to click the buttons and this thing will build itself. So first thing we got to do, click this button. That's going to go ahead and lay down the entire outline of the foundation. The next button, actually put down the foundation. So that's for the entire house. You got the old house here, and then you got the entire garage. So nice garage space to go with it. The next thing we're going to add is all the framing. So this is the first floor framing. You get all the rooms and everything, and then this is the front door. So you can kind of check it out. There's about 3 bedrooms on the lower. Then the next thing we're going to do is the top floor framing. Check it out. Even more space up there. And then we're going to go ahead and add the garage framing. So now we got a place to put all the vehicles at. And the final part, there we go. We're complete with all the siding. Check it out. All blacked out mansion. This thing looks sweet. You get the nice stones on the side. Here is the garage space. Super nice garage. These things are almost silent when they open. They don't squeak or anything. They're super slow, but they are nice. And then you come around the front, you get a nice porch. You get the windows on the side. All the framing is blacked out too, which blends in with the property. And then here's the back. So we can put some patio furniture. And then right here, the driveway is going to extend all the way down to where this hill is at, because that's going to be where the main entrance is. This place is going to be entirely gated. The gate is going to run right here because it's on a flat incline. So all this will be technically open, but the gate's going to start right here. And then all this along here is going to be held up by a glass fence, which is going to be super nice because then it's not going to be blocking the amazing view. So we got lots of plans, guys. Let's jump up in construction mode and get working on this property. All right, the first thing we need to do is build in the driveway. We're going with a nice concrete texture here. We're going to go pretty good size of the driveway. We don't need to go giant, though, because on the sides, we want to add some cool plants and some cool lights and stuff. So we'll keep it pretty much normal size here, and it's going to go run all the way to the driveway by the garage. So that connects it all pretty well, but we need to blend it in just a little bit better. As you can see, we're going to straighten this out and then straighten this part out to curve in a little more. So that evens it out a lot better. Something like that. That actually blends it well. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build in the front porch. We actually already got that, so we don't need to add anything over here, which is cool. We need to fix up the lawn, though. As you can see, the grass texture got taken out when we were starting the building process. So let's go back and put that all down again. It makes it look nice. There we go. Looking good. We don't have too much to add to this property, too. Like I said, some lights, some fencing, and we'll be done. And then we're going to customize some cars. We always do. With every house build, we're going to customize 2 cars. They're going to be sports cars because you've already got the Range Rover. So we'll probably customize a nice couple of sports cars, maybe a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, something nice. We need to make it to look good. So yeah, here we go. We're going to go to the end of the driveway. This is going to be the part that's a little trickier. We're going to have to go ahead and fix this part so that it blends together. There we go. Looks good. And then back along the side here. All right, looks good. The last thing we got to do before we move to the decorations is add the outline along the driveway. As you guys know, we like to separate the grass from the driveway because it blends kind of together a little weird. So we're going to go ahead and put this little rock gravel texture along the side. It's sort of like the edging for the driveway. So we'll keep that looking nice. There we go. And that's kind of where the fence is going to be placed at, right on top of the stone. It's going to be a good support for it. Right about there. All right, so that's all looking good. Let's go ahead and fix up the edges around here. All righty, perfect. And now switch to the decorations. All right, something cool we've got here is we've got the pergola. This thing is all blacked out too to match the house, which is cool. We do need to put it in a good location so it's got a good view. So we're going to place it right in the corner of the lawn here. There we go. And then we're going to build a little path going to it. Connect it up to the front. There we go. So now we got a little path walkway going to the front door, just like that. So that looks nice. Obviously, we're going to need a nice grill. So we're going to put a grill out here. I think we're just going to put it a little outside of the pergola, though. That way it doesn't burn it down. We need to be careful with that and all the smoke and everything. So we'll go put the grill outside of that. That looks a lot better. Let's switch on back. We're going to do some plants, and then we got to get to the fencing. All right, we're here with the flower pots. So we're going to put 2 of these down right out front by the porch. That looks good. And then we're also going to line them up alongside the house. So we've got this little rock texture thing going on. So we're going to put the plants down right alongside the entire house. We'll put about 5 of them, and then we'll put 1 over there. Looks good. I don't think we're gonna do it on the back side too. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that makes it. Oh, we got more space over here. We'll just keep putting them. This will be like the outline. It actually makes it look a lot better. Bring some color into the property. There we go. All right, and then let's see what else we've got. I don't think we need to go add any more flowers. I think we're maxed out on that. And then there is this rock step that we've got. It's like a little steep thing. We can kind of put them along the border of the driveway. I was thinking that could be kind of cool to implement. Let's do that. We're going to line them up all the way down the driveway. It'll be like a cool border, and it'll only enhance the security of our gated mansion. So let's place it all the way down, going all the way to the bottom of the street. And there we go. All right. And then we'll do it the same exact side, but let's flip around the texture. We'll do a different texture now. This one's a different rock cut, so we'll do that one. And then let's go ahead and make it perfect. There we go. It actually aligns perfectly, judging by the steep of the hill. Look at that. It actually lines up so good. All right. There we go. So there's the driveway. Let's move on to the fencing. So here's the glass fence I was talking about. We're going to take it here. We're going to go all the way along the border. So that's going to go all the way through this gravel part. And then it's going to take an immediate left. There we go. And then it's going to go all the way out to here. So that's going to protect it, but it's also not going to get rid of the view. So that just keeps the view looking good. And it's a nice border around the property because we need to keep it protected. And then over here on this side, we've got the hills. We don't really need to add a fence in unless someone wants to climb the hill and come down. So we'll leave that empty, but we are going to add in a main gate for this property. We need something pretty nice too. We need a giant gate. Something like this could work out good where it swings inward. So it needs to go that way, not towards the rocks. And let's think of a nice one. We also got this one. This is a sliding gate. All right, the fence is all ready to go. Check it out. We got a pretty good sized fence, 2 nice posts on the side, so no one's going to break through this thing. It is heavy duty. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some lighting into the properties that when we drive through, potentially at night, it looks good. It's all lit up and everything. So on the driveway, what we're going to do is we've got these cool little yard lights. These things are going to shine on all the rocks and really make the rocks look cool at night. So we're going to go ahead and put that down on every single rock we've got. 3, 4, 5. They're $120 a month each, which is kind of crazy, but they only cost $10. As you can see, $120 a month. That's insane for lighting, but let's check it out. What else we got? We got some more lights right here. Let's go and place those down up at the front. We'll put these along the driveway so we get some lights going in. And then the house has got its own lights, which is pretty sweet. Except in the front. We need to add some cool lights in the front. So we'll put one there. And now we got some porch lights. So, all right, we're all set up, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to go drive through, test out the gate, see what it's like. And then we're going to go grab some vehicles and bring them on over. All right, we got the new Range Rover, boys. This thing is a comfortable car. It's a good test vehicle, I do have to say. Let's drive through. Let's check it out. There we go. So we're driving up the hill. This is sweet. And then ready, click the button and the gate should open. There we go. The gate's opening, boys. And there we go. We can enter into our property. It should close as we go back through. And then we got our whole driveway here with the garage. And we can pull through here, swing around, and back it in. Let's test it out. I think we're a little off on the angle here, but this garage should fit every vehicle just fine. There we go. It is a little bit of tight of fit. There we go. Let's take it easy. We'll readjust it, but it is a tight fit for most vehicles. Look at this thing. All right, we made it in. We had to make sure the Range Rover fits, so that's good. But now we need to go grab 2 sports cars or supercars. I think we're going to customize a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. So let's go ahead to the shop. Let's get back in the Range Rover and head to our friends at Clever Motors. And we're going to go pick up a Ferrari. So it's going to be pretty exciting, guys. I'll see you when we get there. Oh, Clever Motors, I'm here to spend some money. Here we go. Let's pull up to the store and we can pick out our Ferrari and they'll deliver it out front for us. Here we are, the LaFerrari 2013. That's right, boys. They say go big or go home. So we're getting the most expensive Ferrari that money can buy. This thing, I think it's $4 million on the street, but since we know Clever Motors, they're giving it to us for only $1.4 million, saving us like $3 million. That's insane. So obviously, with it being a Ferrari, we need to go the classic red. So I think it looks good. We're not going to change anything on it. Let's go ahead and buy this thing and we'll test it out. We obviously added the race bumper, the race wing, and then we tinted the windows on this thing. So it looks pretty sweet now. Let's move on to the Lamborghini. Here we are, the STO. Now, we've customized the STOs in the past, this certain model, and I think we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to go for a different color. Usually we get a blue or a red, but we've never done one of these colors, which is orange. That's right. Oh, I don't like that one. Let's see if there's a better orange. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So now we're driving a mobile orange. That is right. Let's customize this thing out to look pretty cool, though. We're going to add the all blacked out rims. Yep, I'm telling you, it looks sweet. They've got the calipers to be color matched to this thing. We're going to black out the interior. I think that looks good. Now, we do need to add a spoiler on the back for the downforce control. You know, this thing's going to be swinging all over the road if we don't have that. What this does is it helps with the wind, and somehow it keeps the car on the ground when you're going at high speed. So it's pretty interesting. We're going to leave the rim stock. I think it looks good. Let's go ahead and buy this thing. Okay, so now we got an orange and we got an apple as vehicles. There we go. Oh my gosh. It actually looks pretty sweet. We just need a blue car and it'll complete the color pattern. So, all right, we're going to drive these things on back. We're going to start with the Lambo. The moving pumpkin, we'll call it, all right? This thing actually is wide, too, but it flies. This thing is pretty fast, too. Oh, get on the right side of the road. There we go. You got the cool headlights. It looks like a shark headlight, and the interior is pretty clean. I do have to say, get the orange stitching. Let's just keep it straight. We're doing 160 right now. We are just flying by everything. Well, it's nice to have sports cars again, so we'll get this in the garage. Obviously, the Ferrari and the Lambo will be in the garage. Oh my gosh, do you see that? I took that turn like insane. And then you come around the corner, and there is our driveway. This looks so sweet. But hold on, before we do go up to the top, let's switch it to night. Oh yeah, now I'm talking, boys. Check it out. The lights look sweet. It lights up all the rocks going all the way to the main gate, and then you got lights on the gate. Let's pull forward, and then along the side, you get all the lights. This is just perfect. And then, like I said, the house has got its own lights too, but they're not the brightest. I think we're probably going to put in some new ones. Let's back it into the garage. Wow, this is a tight fit. Hold on. I think we're just barely going to fit. There we go. We got in. All right. Let's go ahead and turn off the car. Let's go grab the Ferrari. Going for a night cruise in the Ferrari. The LaFerrari to be exact. This is sweet. Got some pretty bright LEDs too for it being a 2013. So yeah, wow, we're moving 170 already. This thing's faster than the Lambo for sure. But this is more of a hypercar, I would consider, more than a supercar. The Lambo was a little bit more affordable than this one. So yeah, this thing's insane. What we're going to do is we're going to get this on back to the property, and then we're going to drive the Range Rover back, and we're going to end it off. That's all we've got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of us building in a completely gated mansion. Definitely something we've never done before. We've added a gate to a mansion, but we've never built something from scratch that's a mansion with a gate. It's pretty cool. It's got a nice build, new house, new gate, everything's brand new. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed, drop a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.